chosen soul. This moment is not ordinary, because heaven is now building a new divine atmosphere around your spirit, an atmosphere designed to make the burdens, fears, confusion, and silent exhaustion of your previous season fall off without effort. And all of this is happening because God has decided that it is time to reveal the version of you the world has never seen. The moves of heaven always begin in silence, yet their impact releases waves like a spiritual earthquake. And that undefined vibration you are feeling deep inside right now is proof that heaven itself is writing the script of the next chapter of your destiny. Every quiet season you endured, every delay you carried, every moment you questioned whether you were going the wrong way, none of it was punishment. It was spiritual training, the kind only given to those who must carry great weight in the future. Because God never lifts anyone to high places until their foundation has been hammered deep into the ground. And that is why you had to walk through things you never spoke about to anyone. But now the hour has shifted. This is the moment where God is activating the dormant potential within you, unlocking the gifts that have been silent for years, and awakening the courage that your soul has been hiding since the day it entered this world. This upgrade is not merely changing the direction of your life, it is rebuilding your entire identity. And this reconstruction is not pain, it is rebirth. A new wave from heaven is entering you now, a courage that does not originate from human strength, a clarity that is not built from circumstances but from the Spirit, and a purpose you do not choose, heaven assigns it. People will think you changed overnight, but they will never understand that this transformation did not happen in the night. It happened in tears, not in crowds, but in isolation, not in applause, but in breaking. God is now putting strength into your steps so you can reach doors you never imagined existed. He is placing weight in your voice so your words carry the power to shift atmospheres. He is sharpening your discernment so you can recognize the strategies formed against you before they even manifest. And all of this because your next season will not be recognized by your presence alone, but by your impact. Not by your name, but by your grace. Not by your preference, but by God's plan. Yet this upgrade carries a divine requirement. You must release the version of yourself you have been holding on to for years. That old image, those old fears, those old limitations, none of them have a place anymore, because God creates a new vessel for a new outpouring. From now on, you will not walk the path people pushed you onto. You will walk the path heaven has set beneath your feet. From now on, you will not walk in reaction. You will walk in authority. You will not rise in fear. You will rise in boldness. You will not be what the world defined, you will be what God declared. And this transformation is not just for you, it is for the generations after you. This upgrade will create a legacy. It will make your voice a lineage. It will turn your journey into a foundation that lifts many others. And now, in this very second, a new energy is being released around you. Heaven is saying, "Rise, for my timing is now making a way inside you." The doors that stood still for years are now shifting by divine force. The resources that once felt out of reach are now running in your direction. The opportunities once invisible are now forming right before your eyes. Everything that was taken from you is returning, but in a form that aligns not with your previous level, but with your next. And heaven declares, you will no longer walk small. You will no longer remain hidden. You will no longer hesitate, because what I am giving you will compel you to become who you were born to be. This upgrade does not only give power, it gives direction. It does not only unlock gifts, It places you where those gifts will flourish. It does not only reveal the path, it commands the path to open for you. And now I speak this prophecy over you. You are stepping into the version of yourself formed by battles, strengthened by hardships, and purified by tears. You will not go back. You will not slow down. You will not break. You will not shrink. Your upgrade is no longer a word, it is a reality. And it is being activated this very moment. This is the moment where God is weaving a spiritual shift around you, whose waves will stretch across the coming seasons. Because heaven has released a decree over your life that no human, no circumstance, no enemy, no darkness can stop. For so long you stood in a place where you thought God was silent. But in truth, He was building an invisible framework around you, a structure strong enough to carry your next elevation, a foundation capable of holding the weight of your calling, an inner strength powerful enough to break old limitations. Every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered, every night you stayed awake, they are all recorded in heaven's registry. And now it is time for their return. This season is not restoration, it is multiplication. God never returns what was taken. He gives more than you were ever capable of imagining. In this hour, heaven is assigning you new responsibilities, opening new doors, granting new territories, not because you are ready for them, but because He has made you ready. This is why your previous season was rough. Preparation is never smooth. God does not push without purpose, and every pressure you felt was strengthening your spirit, even when your emotions were breaking. But now a heavenly announcement has been spoken over you. Heaven says you are stepping into a realm where grace becomes your introduction and favor becomes your environment. You will no longer walk where others underestimated you, because now God Himself is carrying your steps. Your voice is being infused with the vibration that can reorganize environments. Your discernment is receiving a fresh sight that reveals what was hidden. Your heart is receiving a stability that fear cannot shake. God is awakening a new resilience, one that does not break in circumstances, one that does not stop under criticism, one that does not weaken in storms. And this is the transformation heaven is sealing upon your life, that from now on you will walk not according to conditions, but according to the one who directs them. You will move with the testimony within you that declares, I am going where I am sent, not where the world expects me to remain. This new season is not calling you, it is pulling you, shaping you, stretching you, elevating you. God is aligning the resources around your path that you could never find on your own. He is sending the right people who belong to your next destination. He is removing the connections that no longer qualify for where you are going. This selection may feel harsh, but heaven never chooses incorrectly. Some people were removed because they cannot breathe in the atmosphere of your next chapter. Some opportunities were shut because they would have detoured you from your divine identity. Some plans were dismantled because they would have shrunk your calling. You are now entering the time where God is not hiding you. He is unveiling you. And when God unveils someone, He places them on a stage aligned with heaven, not with public opinion. You are rising into a new frequency where your prayers attract answers, where your steps instruct the path, where your presence pushes darkness back. The season ahead is not mere elevation, it is spiritual dominion. This is the time where you will not only win, you will rule. Not only rise, you will be established. Not only advance, you will build legacy. And heaven says one word in this moment, now. Not later, not eventually. Now. This moment is pulling your spirit into the direction where your future has been waiting. This is the moment where you rise, wearing your new identity, not silent, but sharp, not weak, but powerful, not hidden, but radiant. And I declare that what has begun in your spirit will soon manifest in your life. And when it does, the world will know this was not human effort. It was divine intervention. Chosen soul, the unfamiliar vibration inside you right now is not imagination. It is the signal heaven releases only to souls who are being activated at a critical turning point, because when everything looks quiet on the surface, God is constructing a spiritual earthquake behind the scenes that will redefine the direction of your entire life. This is the moment God is pulling your attention because He is about to take you somewhere. Your past habits, old fears, old relationships, and old mindset cannot follow. That is why this transition feels heavy, because this change is not matched to your level. It is matched to your calling. The loneliness you felt for so long was not abandonment. It was divine separation, where heaven removed you from the noise so your spirit could hear signals the average soul never perceives. Every unanswered question you buried, forget them, because God is no longer giving explanations. He is giving direction. He is not preparing to describe your next chapter. He is preparing to place it in your hands. And remember, heaven's direction does not arrive according to your comfort, but according to your capacity, and capacity expands inside the fire of pressure. That recent restlessness you felt was not negativity. It was the breaking of an old internal structure, so a new vessel could form, strong enough to carry the blessing that is about to be placed upon you. God will not take you back where you were. He is positioning you on a level where your movement itself will shift environments. Your soul is returning to its original design, the version untouched by fear, uninjured by rejection, unshaken by failure. Where you are going, weaknesses cannot enter, old identities cannot survive, and old wounds cannot guide you, because God is leading you into a place where your soul must shed every outdated layer. That is why recently you withdrew from people, disconnected from habits, and lost interest in things that once attracted you, because your soul knows you have already outgrown what your mind has not yet accepted. But now heaven is writing a new decree beside your name, a decree that declares you will not simply endure change. You will become the change. You will not just survive seasons, you will shift them. You will not merely search for a path. The path will respond to you. God is drawing a divine perimeter around your life, a spiritual covering that shields your energy from every voice attempting to disrupt your elevation. And as this covering activates, things that once bound you will no longer touch you. Doors that once ignored you will bow to your presence. Opportunities that once bypassed you will now pursue your identity. And heaven says now, I am attaching your steps to my timing so that you receive what no hand can steal, no enemy can block, and no circumstance can alter. This season will not move you by small decisions, but by divine commands. This season will not offer you safe paths, but chosen ones. And when God sends a soul on a chosen path, He leads them to doors that have no locks, only calling. Your spirit is rising into a dimension where doubt goes silent, criticism loses power, and opposition weakens. And in this moment I prophesy that the very direction your spirit is leaning toward is exactly where your new chapter is already waiting. And this chapter will be so great that your past pain will dim in comparison.